Can you say something to test?
I am God.
So, first question. If your internship was a movie, what kind of movie would it be? What role would you and your co-interns have in that movie?
Yeah, I think it would be some sort of action movie, definitely. I would be the main character, and this main character would be like this very, very super awesome ninja that needed to serve his Obubu warlords. There was one enemy within the group, Milan. He always wanted to do things and not concentrate on work. He constantly say that we should do this and do that and do everything. So I couldn't focus on the work. So yeah, I think I'm getting dispatched now. I think there is 4 days left.
So what's the end of the movie? Like, how does it end?
Yeah,
What do the samurai do?
yeah. I think the isolation opens now, and now we travel to foreign countries. We need to, because the Obubu.
If your batch of internship would be a movie, what kind of movie would it be, and what kind of role would you and your co-interns play?
A Ghibli movie, and maybe an Totoro.
Wait.
And then Nicole gonna be the girl.
If your internship was a movie, what kind of movie would it be? And what kind of role would you and your co-interns play?
That would be that Christopher Nolan's movie where the timeline has warped and no one has understood what happened. And we would co-produce with Studio Ghibli, obviously, and we would play the Guardians of the Leaf who are sent on countless missions.
And then Nicole gonna be the girl.
So, if your internship was a movie, what kind of movie would it be and what kind of role you and your co-interns would play?
I think it's gonna be something. Do you know these movies when a group of people go to a summer camp and something happens inside of a summer camp? Yeah. Not specifically horrible things, but generally, yeah, I think it's gonna be some feel-good movie. Maybe a bit Wes Anderson sometimes. I think we would be this, like, I don't know how you name it, in summer camps when you have a specific group of people and they're there. Yeah, adventure time. So I'm gonna be Marceline because I'm a bit depressive. Finn, I think Finn is whether Andreas or maybe Katrina might be Finn. Bubblegum Princess is definitely Nicole because she's like Slay Jake.
Yeah,
Jake?
Jack? I don't know, something like that.
It's gonna
Jake.
be Trey because Trey is really smart and wise within from us. Boy? No, Bimo! Bimo! I would be Bimo. Kira would be Marceline. Mareike would be this unicorn, the friend of the dog. Mike could be this in the end of the season they had this special creature which is multi-universal.
If your internship was a movie, what kind of movie would it be? And what kind of role would you and your co-interns play?
If it's a movie, then I think an very popular Indian movie called Three Idiots. There are three main characters. One is a very intelligent guy, one is a funny guy, and one is a serious guy. Intelligent, I'll say, will be Trey. Makes sense. Funny should be me. And the serious will be maybe Andreas.
I think some kind of thriller, probably about the mystic parts about the tea. So like we had on the way up here a caterer that was just disappearing magically inside of the forest, and we always have some crazy noises around our houses. Yeah, one turned out to be just a little kitten, but still some other could be anything in the world, you don't know. And we had the tea shaping machine that definitely wanted to eat one of us interns and just take it in and never leave us, let us get out again. So yeah, definitely thriller. Also with our clean white room for all the crazy people to lock inside for 3 to 4 hours, and when they come out they are all in green powder and crazy look in the eyes. So definitely a thriller here. We just hope we're all gonna go out alive in the end.
What kind of characters would everyone play?
I think Milan would be the guy that dies at first, definitely. Marusya will probably just always be staying right around the corner and laughing crazily. Like, you didn't see her, but you hear her laugh always, everywhere. Andreas would probably be the guy who tries to save us by, I don't know, maybe going in first into crazy rooms. Trey's gonna survive, definitely. Whatever happens, he's gonna be the one who takes the axe or the karma and just smashes everything from cockroaches to spiders. It's all gonna be on his fault. Mai would probably just be never seen, not around. She'd like already be out of all of the craziness and somewhere safe in a tea house by her own. Maybe having a video camera and looking on us and laughing about us, how we're still inside of all the craziness. Kiro probably meditating in some crazy room and trying to exorcise the evil spirits around all of.
Okay, can you say something to test the mic?
Test the mic. Test the mic.
If your internship slot were to be featured in a movie, what kind of movie would it be? And like, what would like the characters play? What would be the roles? How would the story go?
A Wes Anderson film. The Life Aquatic. Maybe the Royal Tenenbaums. I think Kirsan would be Bill Murray. Andreas would be Klaus. Watch the movie, you know, it'll come together.
How do you feel about being part of the Wadzuka community?
I think it's been super nice. I've been trying to join into the local community as much as possible. That was one of the things coming here, because I really wanted to do Japanese. So yeah, I've been to several of the bars, spoken with a lot of people there. And also, especially the festival, Matsuri, was very, very nice. I spoke to a lot of people there. And I've tried several times now just driving down the road and actually saying hi to several people that I know. So I've gotten a little bit more feeling of home, which is super nice.
Can you say something to test?
Hello, hello. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
If you had a tea delivery service or like a tea delivery company, how would you call it? How would you name your company?
I already have my company named Aoimori.
If you were a farming tool or like a processing or farming tool, what tool would you be and why?
Shipping machine.
Why the shipping machine, Mai?
Because actually I already shipped me in the center, so I'm gonna be
Show us.
shipping machine.
Show us.
So the next question then is, if you had a secret stash of tea and you could hide it anywhere, where would you hide it and why?
What do you mean, if you had a secret stash of tea?
I mean,
And
where-
why would I tell you? Yeah, I think tea is better enjoyed, shared, so I probably wouldn't hide it. Or the secret stash, but the super secret stash, I wouldn't tell anyone.
What did you find most challenging about this internship?
Yeah, I think just like surviving Japanese summer.
Which tea would you win a fight against and why?
Oh, which tea I'll win? I think tencha, because there's no stem, it's only leaf. So maybe I can just do something and then, like a matrix style, remove all the leaves here.
So what are the top 3 skills that you have developed while being here as an intern?
Ooh, top 3 skills. First one probably surviving in the summer heat here. Yeah, definitely in some strange combination of enough tea and a fan jacket, and also just driving on these roads and on the left side. Like in the beginning I was scared just to sit in the car while driving up these roads, and now it's like I drive myself and I'm thinking about trying out and having the best time of the day when I drive the tourists up from Wonsen. To be able to talk about tea in English now, because before it was simply just in my German, and now I'm having problems actually talking in German and finding all the words in it, so that also worked out quite well. And talking about tea in front of a lot of people as well, as I'm usually in my small shop just used to some people, like 2 or 3 maybe, and now I can do it in front of like 20 people as well in English.
What's the craziest stunt that you pulled off during your internship here?
Craziest stunt that I pulled off during my internship. I climbed this tree back here. I also took care of a bunch of hornets' nests. We did some factory repairs that I would say qualify as stunts. There were some unsafe ladder practices involved.
What is your favorite, the most memorable experience during your time here?
In general, this whole experience is memorable for me. So, like each day, because I was wondering how it's possible to pack so much emotions, experiences in such short period of time, because like 90 days, it's nothing in terms of life in general. So for me, it's like, you know, like, and you're like, no, stop, please, don't go. Don't go, I want this experience to be extended more. But to be more specific, I think for me each tea tour was really memorable, because for me even the possibility to sit in the same room with people from all over the world, like starting from Singapore, ending with Canada, and share some knowledge with them, and they are like understanding you when you say something to them. And they listen carefully and they ask you questions, and you're in the middle of Japan and you're hello Ukrainian. I think that when on each master class we had, when masters like Wagashi Mochi master tells you that it's a good job, because for me it's important as I do events in Ukraine specifically with these things, and when people whose like previous generations were doing this specific craft say that you are good at it, it's really inspiring to keep on doing this, because sometimes, yeah, you might think that it's bullshit to do candies from beans in my country. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I managed to have some one-on-one communication with Hiro-san, Mivako-san, Katrina, Pao, George, and this is really mind-shifting communications. They might be only touching some easy points of daily life, but within these conversations, they're like one phrase, one word that was just changing my whole mindset. And it's such a pleasure to generally have a touch point with people with such like this amount of knowledge, this amount of openness to the world, like who change their whole life fully, like you're open to change their culture and etc. Because you definitely are aliens a bit for me in terms of like such openness, such kindness, and understanding of like respect to other cultures, and this curiosity is like really charging. So yeah, I think these are the most like important things. Oh, and points when I managed to communicate with Aki-san without knowing Japanese. It's like magic when you can just do something with your hands, do some specific movement, and you understand each other.
Are you human?
I'm semi-manual machine.
last question would be, what is your most memorable farming day?
Maybe the day we harvested like a ton of tencha, and you got stuck on the truck. First day in Aomori, right after we got here in Norimontan.
How has your perspective on tea changed during this internship?
Okay, so I think before coming to the internship, I wanted to do tea, but not so badly. And I think now it has kind of become my passion. I have to do well, and I think I will be doing something in tea. I can see my rest of life in tea, yeah, somehow. So that's kind of Obubu internship kind of stamped tea on my life, I will say.
The next question is, if you went to a zoo, what kind of Obubu tea would you brew there?
I'm thinking of Kukisha right now. I don't know if it's a combination for the birds or the major role, like because of that, but it just seems like a very nice tea. It's more soft, so you could maybe also try to actually get a cup filled and maybe put it out so that maybe some animals would actually come by and take some of it.
So, if you were to fly on a magic carpet across tea fields in Vasaku, what Obubu tea would you brew on that magic carpet?
It's like this song from Aladdin plays in my head. Like I would brew, so it has to be something easy to brew without a lot of teaware because it's gonna be wiggly. Therefore, it has to be maybe black tea. I will do vakocha. Yeah, I will do vakocha because it gives a bit of Arabic vibes, and I will feel as Jasmine from Disney.
Are you human?
I think I'm 70% tea, 20% human, and then give it 10% mystery.